Welcome back here for our final heat. A great audience. You've been fantastic. We have last round here of after dinner cocktail competition, and we are ready to go with the first presentation here on station 1. I think so. You ready? Yep? No? We'll see that. We'll see that. You have your minute, my friend.
Thank you. So, good afternoon and hello to everybody also back home. My name is Reto Gaduf and I'm representing Switzerland. My approved product was the Aquavit from the Helsinki Distilling Company. It was a huge and also a great challenge to mix with this national spirit from the north. The WCC, it's held here in this beautiful city of Copenhagen. It's almost as beautiful like Zurich. It's clean, nice, safe, but also expensive like Zurich. So I decided to be my drink, the main part of my drink is with Aquavit. And it's autumn, it's the time of harvest, so I catch all these flavors from the seasons into my drink as well. And even who is the better name for the Little Mermaid? It's the name for my drink. It's called Mermaid Harvest. Tuck, thank you.
Thank you. Station 2 here on a personal presentation. Good evening, my friend. Good to have you here.
Good evening, my name is Jay. I come from Australia. My cocktail today is named Gefjun, so I'm named after the Nordic goddess of agriculture and farming. Now, I was lucky enough to grow up in Australia on a farm, so I'm all about farming and fresh produce. My drinks brings in Aquavit, Finlandia vodka. We've also got egg, pumpkin. My garnish using fennel and turnip as well. So I really wanted to focus on farm life, farmlands, and I guess bringing food into our cocktails as well. And yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. Station 3 here. Good evening, my friend. Nice to meet you too. You have 1 minute.
Good night, Eva. Good night, Denmark. I can't believe that here with you because every day I drink with this country. Because when I grow, I creating, imagine with this toy, Lego. I became engineer and sommelier, and bartender is my passion. But this toy is, the landlord is Denmark. I love you, Denmark, with this toy, Lego. My cocktail name is Danish Toy. I love you, Denmark. I love you, Eva. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And final competitor here on station 4 and your personal introduction. Good evening, my friend. Good to have you here.
I am Cuban. I am Cuban.
He is Cuban. That's great. That's great. Super to have you here. So, Mr. Cuban, we are ready. Judges are ready? Yeah, great. Okay, so we have final round here on after dinner cocktail competition before we go for a long break tonight, and we are coming back tomorrow morning again. So, and of course we have a briefing for the competitors for tomorrow, the same place, yeah, at the back here, at 10 o'clock tonight. So, once again, your last 7 minutes will start in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
And last heat is coming up.
Your last and most important 7 minutes in this competition for these bartenders.
Yeah, this is why they come the whole way from the respective countries to Denmark.
From Venezuela, from Switzerland, from Australia, and
just to represent their country and present this cocktail.
And they are here ready to perform. We here see Jay inspired by the farm life in Europe and inspired by his family who are farmers. Great cocktail scene in Australia, really expecting something out of this guy. Again, you see nice coverage of his mat, lots of napkins
really
down.
Nice structure.
Making sure he can put his utensils down. All the products he's going to use lined up. He's probably doing them from left to right, so he knows exactly where he is in his routine. And he could probably do this blindfolded. Icing up nicely, remembering
Maybe there'll
his
be
basics.
another competition.
That'll be a great competition.
It would, indeed.
And we'll broadcast that as soon as somebody makes it.
All the way from Switzerland,
Blindfold
Mr. Reto Gaduf.
competition.
And his creation, Mermaid's Harvest. Very local. Mermaid's Harvest is been mixed and it's been served in a Libby Belém wine glass, garnished with cocktail cherry, orange and a rye ear. It has 3 centiliters of Helsingfors Aquavit, 1.5 of Jim Beam rye, 2 centiliters of Monan sherry brandy, and 1 centiliter of Monan honey, 2 dashes the Bitter Truth Creole bitters. Reto Cadeau from Switzerland and Mermaid's Harvest. Station 2 in the middle, Jake Cosma from Australia. And his creation, Gefyun. It has 3 centiliters of Finlandia classic vodka, 2 centiliters of Helsingfors Aquavit, 1.5 of the Kuiper Creme de Cacao White, 1.5 of Pumpkin Real, 5 centiliters of whisked egg. It's made in a shaker and served in a Libby Belém wine glass, garnished with nutmeg, grated nutmeg, orange, fennel, turnip and lemongrass. Jake Cosma, Australia.
See all competitors on stage working hard with just below 4 minutes left to go. Everybody's mixing. We see the taste here from Cuba. Well, not on screen, but I could see it, sorry. And he looks pleased with his product so far, which is good. If you're on stage and you suddenly notice that your lemon had gone sour or your eggs have gone bad, you could be out of the competition because there's no way back from here.
Yeah, when you get
Gentlemen,
on stage,
halfway through, 3:30 remaining.
it is showtime.
Station 3 also in the middle, Mr. Ricardo Hernandez from Venezuela. And his creation entitled Danish Toy. Danish Toy is shaken and served in a Libby Belém wine glass, garnished with caramel threads and chocolate. It has got 4 centiliters of Bols Geneva Original, 2 centiliters of Mozart White Chocolate Vanilla Cream, 1 centiliter of Finest Call Premium Espresso Martini Mix, 1 centiliter of Monan Caramel, and 3 centiliters of Passion Fruit Juice. Station 4, all the way from Cuba, Mr. Diosmel Medrano. Oh! A big group of supporters here for Cuba. The cocktail is called Puro Corazon. Puro Corazon is made in a mixing glass and served in a Libby Belém wine glass, garnished with cocktail cherry, apple and pear, carrot and cucumber. It has got 3.5 centiliters of his own Havana Club Selección de Maestros, 1 centiliter of the Kuiper Vanilla, 1.5 of the Kuiper Apricot Brandy XO, 1 centiliter of the Kuiper Creme de Cacao White, 1 centiliter of Monan Coconut, and 1.5 centiliters of Angostura Orange Bitters. Diosmel Mendoza Medrano, Cuba.
We're seeing a strong performance here out of Cuba, you know, as a really experienced bartender showing off why he is here on the world stage. Look at those levels in his cocktails. They are bang on even. And I know it's something that's hard to get excited about, but it's what gets me excited.
Yeah.
These
I
small,
can feel it deep for your heart, Anders.
these small things, matching up your levels. You also see it here from Ricardo from Venezuela, really down in eye level with his cocktail, making sure, doing his best to make sure these levels are completely even. Make sure you pour all 5 up before you start evening them out, Ricardo. You could be left without enough. Here we see garnishes coming on from Cuba.
1 minute remaining.
Nice high garnish. Putting on with utensil.
Oh,
it
that's a
stays
close one.
there.
We've got
Meanwhile,
under
station 1
half a
from
minute
Switzerland
left.
is done, right?
50
Thank you very
seconds
much.
left on the clock.
Having fun over there. That's
And
good.
Switzerland is done.
And now Australia.
Australia is garnishing. Also a beautiful garnish. Looks like a butterfly. Absolutely glorious.
Station 4, Cuba. 30 seconds remaining, gentlemen. 30 seconds.
Cuba did finish in plenty of time. 20 seconds left for our competitors. See Australia rounding it up. Butterflies on
guys.
every drink.
15
We
seconds.
just need Ricardo here.
From Venezuela.
10 seconds,
10.
Ricardo.
Australia, station 2. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
And Ricardo went overtime.
Station 3, Venezuela. Thank you very, very much.